Hey there, ShadowCM. Apologies for not doing a video sooner. All explained in later video. But today I want to do a special video. Monday night, most of you who watched Raw will know that Vince McMahon launched a new campaign to take out those bad media sources, to shut them down, to really make them see that WWE is not a place for your comments to be evil. It's not a company which you want to mess with. And he's doing that in the best way he knows how, by letting the WWE universe have their say. I mean, it's us who love the shows, who love the wrestlers. I mean, WWE is more than just a show company. It's a franchise. It is one of the best franchises out there. I mean, you go out there, you see your teams. America, you've got your baseball teams, your American football teams, your ice hockey teams from Canada. England, we've got our football teams, we've got our cricket teams, we've got our. These sports teams are big to us. Then you've got your celebrities, the people you admire. Why can't these wrestlers be people we admire? The WWE is one of the greatest companies out there. They think about all the fans, young and old, male and female, no matter who you are, Asian, English, American, Chinese, Japanese. If you serve in the army, you don't serve in the army. The WWE caters for all. I mean, it was in 1993. I believe it was the Survivor Series. Hulk Hogan. No, it wasn't Survivor Series. It can't be. Hang on, I got the info. Well, I do have the info here somewhere. Let's see. Yes, King of the Ring '93. That was when I first saw the WWE. In the days it was the WWF. First match I watched, Hulk Hogan versus Yokozuna for the WWF Championship. Now, I can remember this match mostly for one reason: the way Yokozuna won. A member of the Japanese press took a photo, but the flash was so bright it blinded Hogan, allowing Yokozuna to win. Now, many of you who never saw that match will think that's nothing weird. He came right to the ring steps, right to the rings where Hogan was, and the flash was not like a normal flash, it was like a flash of fire, so bright. That was the first moment I saw the WWE. I mean, this was what? We're in 2010. This was 17 years ago. 17 years ago, and I'm 25 now. So if my maths is right, I was like 7 or something. And at those days, WWF was not catered for the PG audience. It was catered for the more serious, the teen era, teen and above. And I don't blame them because it was like this was like the company was big. It was like rough. Not many young children was into it, but I kind of got hooked. Unfortunately, I never got to see another match because in those days WWF was kind of small in England, so we didn't get that many stuff. I mean, there was only the repeats, and I never knew when they were. And when they, if I did know, it would mostly be too late for me to watch them because I was only young. Oh God, I do not know when. I do not remember when I started rewatching it. I mean, because it had been so long. But it was like, it was the Attitude Era. You had the guys like the Hardys, you had the Dudleys, The Rock, Stone Cold, Vince McMahon heading it all, Ministry, the DX. It was just crazy. I soon found out after I started rewatching it that my nan, when she first came, when she was younger, with my parent, with my mum and my uncles and my aunt, they used to sit around the TV every Saturday afternoon and watch the wrestling, WCW. And my nan was into it, so my mum and my aunt and my uncles, everyone loved it. Though everyone had a reason not to sit next to my nan. She loved it so much, she was just like very into it. I mean, you sat next to her, you might as well get a bruise or two. So it's in my blood, I guess. I mean, I love the WWE. I mean, when they started this PG era, to be honest, I never really noticed it. When they announced it properly in the show, I was like thinking, when did this happen? And then it clicked. Every time the show would begin, here in the UK, you'd have a disclaimer saying it's not for younger viewers. But then that disclaimer suddenly went away. But I never noticed this until a few weeks in, like a month or two into the whole PG era. But it's not taking anything away. All it's taken away is the unnecessary bloodshed and the violence. I mean, you still got the same intensity, you still got the same integrity, you still got the stuff which made the WWE lovable. You got the colour commentators, even though Cole is a bit of a more hardcore colour commentator. It's just like, it was amazing. You had JR and The King. Loved those two paired that as a pairing. Shane JR is now retired as a commentator. Mr. Guy. But Jerry the King Lawler still as hilarious as ever. You got new talent coming up. I mean, you got Daniel Bryan, Caval. You got new divas coming up. You got like, you had Evolution, the evil group led by Triple H. You got Nexus now. I mean, you got the C Nation, you got the DX Army, you got MVP. Actually, I don't know what he has. He hasn't really got that much of a. He hasn't got a name for his fan base, I guess. Yeah, no, he doesn't. But it's like, there's the guys you can instantly connect to. People like John Cena, Shawn Michaels. Shame he's retired, but you could connect with him when he was a face, when he was a heel. You can still connect to him. It's like the guys you love. John Cena, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, the guys you hate, Nexus, Sheamus. You got the guys who are just like, you instantly like or you instantly hate. Randy Orton is a clear example. When he was leader of the Legacy, it was like he was getting so many boos. He was hated. And then when he broke up Legacy, he's instantly loved. You never know what's gonna happen in the WWE. I mean, I never saw Cena joining the Nexus. And then, not only what they do on screen, it's what they do off screen. In America, Make-A-Wish Foundation, they are one of the biggest they're one of the biggest sports industries to take part. I mean, I don't know how many wishes they've granted, but they've granted hell of a lot over the time. And those pictures they show, they are not false. You can tell in those kids' faces they loved every minute of meeting the heroes. I mean, that's what these guys are. They are heroes to these kids. Even if they are like the enemy, like they could be the most hated person on screen, in the kid's heart, they're a hero. I mean, it's just like, when you see these pictures, I mean, there's been pictures of Sheamus just cracking a smile when he's with one of these kids. Randy Orton, not with his sinister smile, with a normal smile. It's just like, how can you not be touched by this? And it's also like, what the WWE do? I mean, the WrestleMania Reading Challenge, they're doing again. SummerSlam access, WrestleMania access. So much. And it's not just like a small group of hundreds turn up. Thousands turn up to these stuff. Because they love these wrestlers. These wrestlers are loved by the fans, the kids, the adults. I mean, I've not met one of these wrestlers. I live in the UK. But if I was to meet someone like John Cena or that, even though I'm 25 and mature, I'd still be like as excited as a little kid. These guys are heroes. They are major. I mean, also films. John Cena in Untouchable, no, Untouchable, The Marine, 12 Rounds, and Legendary. You got Kane's movie. You got Big Show starring in Knucklehead. I mean, these guys are not villains. The WWE is not a villain. Sure, Linda McMahon, which is all the cause of this, because of Linda McMahon running for Senate. Because she decided to do this. Because she was a part of the WWE. Because her husband's part of it. Because her son was part of it. Because her daughter's part of it. They have to pick on that. And look at the past. I mean, there was even a video out there made by her opponent of Paul JR when he was like had a low blow given to him by Linda McMahon. That was part of the storyline, but they decided to use it. They decided to use it to try and make the WWE look evil. I got something to say here to all those media outlets trying to make the WWE evil. You can't see us. The WWE fans will still be loyal. So why don't you pick up your pens and pencils, whatever it is you use to make your stories, and write an accurate story. Write how much the WWE means to us, the fans. Because it's us, the fans, who make the decisions. We decide whether we want to watch it or not. And boy, the way it's moving, you guys aren't going to stop us. The WWE will carry on strong. Just do what you want. Slander the company. Write your evil stories, how evil the WWE is, how we try and hurt people, how our storylines are stupid, how there's so much violence. Why don't you write your stories, and we don't care. We'll just rip them up. And if you think WWE is bad, why don't you go see TNA? They got violence on there. I mean, they got more bloodshed than the WWE. Just saying. Just because Linda McMahon was part of the WWE in the past, there's no need to use that against her. I mean, you should judge her for who she is, not for what she's done in the past. The WWE is a great company, and I'm standing up for it. In fact, I'm sitting down, but see, I'm standing up for the WWE. And I hope that whoever watches this video does so too. ShadowCM, signing out.